So, I'm starting again because I fucked up like the previous one. So you can see that there's like a bunch of neighborhoods, right? Like I can't count, like 2, 4, 6, 7. I don't know. I can't count. You know it. Also, it's like super weird that I'm doing that since the last time I did it actually was like few years ago. So it feels so weird that I'm talking into a microphone alone without anyone actually responding to me. So yeah, anyways, without me rambling about shit, uh I've made a lot of like households like all over the place almost. So I'm just gonna start with like each neighborhood and then explain it to you. I'm gonna yes, this is going to be a very long video. Um so here I haven't made anything else except this. Like the green one is like what I've made and what I've played with. So here, those three, as you can see, there's a guy, a girl, and a kid. The guy is a dad, obviously, but it's not just these two are not really a couple. The dude is actually that girl's father, and then they had a child, and the child is that little kid that you can see. Um, like this is their kid, right? And this is the dad who's like adult. This is her kid. This is his daughter, who's a young adult, and then they had sex, and that's Link. Yeah, I'm fucked in the head. Just don't fucking do it. Next, here's the same situation. I think that you're gonna get it. This is Baker. This is I made that guy just because I was bored, and that's actually my sister's in-game boyfriend because I wanted her to have a relationship and shit. So that's her boyfriend in a way. So this here is my biggest project right now, but I'm gonna get to that later. So I'm just gonna go on to here, which is obviously you. I have no idea where you are. Somewhere random, and your cat at home. This is this is the cook that lives across you. That my English friend. He's actually really fat, like even bigger than me. This is one Finnish friend. I really love that guy. He also has a dog, like my dog that I used to have, but she died like in July of last year. This is where it gets interesting. This is the Miller household. So there's a single dad with twins, right? And these are not just like normal twins. Well, they are. I fucked up. So they're normal twins, right? But I had a mod that had like incest, so they're actually like dating, like Sweet Home Alabama, all that shit. I know I'm weird. So they actually date and they fucked, and they're in a romantic relationship between one another, like Daniel with Kate. So, and she also had sex with her dad, so Kate had sex with Larry, which is also happening. So, yeah. Next one is San, my Shuno, or whatever, I can't pronounce it. This is an. I don't know, I was just playing randomly, so I just decided why not make a black person but be like Asian, because he looks like Asian to me, but he's also black, so yeah. Next one is in this bay thing. This is actually like this queen, of course. She is a gold digger and she's self-absorbed. So my idea was to create like, because I also had that mod, to create like a whore from scratch and to have like sex with all the guys that you could ever imagine. Like maybe with these two guys, they have a lot of pets, wow. And also that guy and like every single man you could ever think of. So this is the Lannisters, obviously. You probably like you know them from Game of Thrones, right? And I was extremely bored again. So I made like Jaime and Cersei, and then they had sex. Like they were actually like brother and sister. And then they had sex like in the movie or the series, I guess. So they had sex like that. And weirdly enough, is that when she gave birth, because in the series she has like 3 kids, right? And they're like two guys and one girl. And when she gave birth, I think that I have screenshots somewhere. She actually gave birth to triplets, which were two boys and one girl. So that was like destined to happen in a way, because I didn't even cheat. Like, I didn't use any mods to enhance that. It just happened. So maybe I'm lucky. So next one is Del Sol Valley. Um the goldsmith. This is like an interesting situation because it has a backstory. So she is obviously like a superstar, like level 10 on her acting career, and she lives in the like in that expensive area where with these few people. So she lives there with her dog, which I think is named Pearl. Yeah, Pearl. Oh no, she has like two traits. Maybe I cheated. I don't know. I don't probably did. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you the backstory after I go to the other neighborhood. I think it's the next one, and you will see. Like remember Angelique Goldsmith? Just yeah, she's a 5 star, like a global superstar. She's a 10 out of 10. So here in that thing is my sister that I moved to another city, or like country, I guess, because she used to live in the UK for like 6 years. So I kind of like wanted to make it like a bit more realistic. So she lives there, obviously. That's her, and yes, you just saw my last name and the way that my sister's name. No, that's not for. That's not Ivy. That's just Eve, because it's a French word, obviously. So yeah, that's her. Next one is 10 out of okay. So this is the occult. So because I didn't have the latest like expansion pack with uh, the wizard, I guess, or I don't remember. I didn't have one. So there are like 4 people, right? And all of them, like 3 of 4, are like occult. Like this dude is an alien, obviously, and he married a vampire, Antoinette. Then they had a kid, Nathan. He's normal. He's the only unnormal thing that's happening around here. And then they have like a daughter who's a mermaid. So that's why I named him the occult. Also, I built that house. So the next one, this girl, Elise, she used to be. Remember, like, I want you to keep in like the details. You have to listen to that. My English sucks. So she is actually Angelique Goldsmith that you just saw like 2 minutes ago, because she used to work like as a list. She used to work in like the lab. Like she wanted to know what's going on around this area. Like why is it so strange? Why is it named Strangerville and stuff? So she used to work there, and she became like for some reason like super famous around like in this city, like in general. And then she just like got plastic surgery, changed her name, changed everything, and then she moved like this girl. She moved to Del Sol Valley to go and be a superstar. Like there's nothing that you can see like there's identical. Like I've made a lot of like stuff like that. Anyway, so next one is Solani. Oh boy. So this is that girl is what when I just got that expansion pack, and I just wanted to use everything from this expansion pack on her. So she doesn't really have a story. This one, a mermaid. She doesn't really have a story. I built that house again. I was just experimenting with building. And this is Edwards. Alyssa Edwards is from a drag race. Just you won't get it. But that's her. Mm. I'm sorry, just my sister walked in. So next one is in Glimmerbrook. This is like the last thing I've ever done. So she's a witch, obviously. Yeah, I think that this is the only thing that I don't have in the occult household. So this is a witch. So yeah, she really doesn't have a story, and there's nothing in Britechester, which is the university city. Like there are 2 universities which are kind of like rival to one another. And this is the new crest, which is like the biggest project you could ever think of. Like, I've built everything in here. Like, you can see that everything here is built by me. Like, it's obvious. Like, it's basically the same thing. So, I get tired from talking. The first thing that I ever built was my house. Kind of like, that's not my house, but like my family, and that's my dad, my mom, myself, and my dog, who died, like I told you, July. Next one, this is a guy. If you could hear something in the background, is my dog. This is Christopher Swanson with his kid Carolina. He's a single dad whose wife died in a tragic accident. So he has to raise her his daughter alone. I'm sorry about the dog. Next one is again me, but not really me, with one dude that I had a crush on like a few months ago, like a year ago. So I made him in that very big household. He's Russian, by the way. Next one is here. It's this. She is like the bitch of the neighborhood. Like, she's not a whore, but she's like looking for love and stuff, but no one really wants to love her back. So yeah, just don't judge me. So this is where I got kind of interesting, because I made myself with the red hair. I made my girlfriend with the blue, with the green, yes, and then I made a son with us. Like, we had sex, and she kind of impregnated me. Jesus, you can do that in The Sims. Like, it lets you like do shit like that. So I gave birth to this guy here. So yeah, we're married. That's why. Just don't ask. This I think that you know of, Ainsworth, where these two are the twins that are aliens, and these are just normal people here. Next one, I just wanted to. This is like the boring family, like super religious, and like they're like super like closed as people, and like they don't have anything crazy. Like, they're boring. You know what I mean. Uh, this dude, I have no idea how to pronounce that. So Ash here, because I like deleted those mods because my sister also plays The Sims, but on another stage, obviously. But I fucked up because I didn't remove them, and she saw all the shit that I've been using, such as like drug mods and like electric chairs and like sex stuff, which literally just has 3D sex on it. So I had to remove them. And one of his traits here, there has to be three, used to be a drug dealer. So he used to be like the drug dealer of this area here. And right next to him, this is a proper like prostitute. Like, this, she is a whore. Like, there are like two traits that are missing, which were basically for a whore, like high libido and shit like that. So obviously Crystal, like, you could have I'm stuttering. But she's a whore, obviously. But I removed it. Like, she made so much money just because a lot of people like came in and fucked her and like gave her like thousands of dollars to for the service, I guess. Um, this is another Edwards family, and my idea is to make the Edwards and the Ainsworth like close friends. So, like, you saw like how that girl is dressed and how this girl is dressed, and here there's a similar situation. Like, this girl Derek guy this guy Derek and this his brother Matthias would date these two girls that you could see on the thumbnail, like right there. So that's my idea for now. And in this area here, I've made oh, these are actually pretty cute. So I made like an old couple, like a grandmother and a grandfather with their cat, and I kind of think that this is really cute. This you have seen. This is like the house with a lot of colorful carpets and all that shit, like colorful shit in there. Nathalie, And she has a dog which is kind of like mine, and her name is Missy. So yeah, obviously it's a mixed breed. Next one, the buyers. Okay, so this actually has a weird relationship between those. So this guy Charlie and this woman Marina, or I don't know, they are like separate. Like they're two individual people, right? And then Charlie has a son, who is George, and Miranda, let's call her Miranda, has a daughter whose name is Brianna. So they got married, like those two, like yeah, with Charlie. My explanations are amazing, and those two are really not like in the Bloodline family, like their own children, like you know what I mean. So they made this guy who's John or whatever you pronounce it. So it's like my explanation sucks, but I'm gonna draw you like a little graph, and you will see like a little family tree. And they have a Dalmatian whose name is Salvador. I'm correctly like that. This is what you saw in the video that I sent you about an hour ago, probably. So this is actually myself again, with another last name, which was my ex's. I think I told you about. He was that German one, and this is my girlfriend. And this is that guy that that used to have like a huge crush on her, and I made us in The Sims, and like I married us and shit like that. And this is my ex, so I'm just like saving them, so when we meet actually with my girlfriend physically, I'm gonna let her kill them both, which is amazing. And that's like the last household which I've built alone again, and it's myself again when I used to have bleach hair, and my boyfriend, and I'm not gonna show you his name because I'm not gonna do it. But you saw the last name, and this is my boyfriend right here. I don't know why he's wearing a beretta or beret. I'm sorry, a beret or whatever. Fuck English. And we have a dog that's named Felix again, and I just really wanted to have a Samoyed because it's like so fluffy, and he also wants one, and yeah, so that's like the best household ever, obviously. So that's my little project, I guess, quote unquote. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. So obviously that's your house in here, and I have no idea where you are, so we're just gonna click and just see where you are. Maybe you're cheating on your cat with someone. I don't know. I don't remember what I did last time with you in The Sims. Uh, I'm talking a little bit quiet because it. I don't know. I don't want people to think I'm just like going insane and having conversation by myself. So yeah, let's just load and see what's gonna happen, and then I'm gonna like click the video off. Like yeah, I can't explain it. Like fuck it. This takes a lot of time to load. What the fuck is wrong with it? Like, usually doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. Like, I'm going insane and I'm just reading our messages. And when I said thanks, you said likewise. And I'm just gonna send you a bread emoji because I'm quirky. Alright, so you are at. Oh, yeah, of course. You are at the fat guy that's a cook across the across your street. Yeah, so that's your house. Who is that? I think that this is one of my people because it looks like I've made him. Oh no, it's not. But I did like. I think this is someone's boyfriend in one of my houses, probably. Oh wow, yeah, just go in the bathroom with the burger or whatever the fuck that is. Silly gummy bear whatever. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna click off because that's actually disgusting. Like, maybe it's not, I don't know. Like, why would you eat pancakes in the bathroom of some random person that you just met? Is that Emily? No. Well, go home. Alone. See, you know so many people. Like, you're so famous. Your house is nothing that big or serious, but I did, like, put some things in there. And one of them is actually this. I think I showed you that jukebox thing. This is the only thing that I got, so I used it. And then just a small TV and the ball that your cat plays with. Wow. It's full. Like, this is your kitchen, and this is the upstairs. The bathroom is green, and I didn't even do anything about it. So I just like shove that, which is green, also in the bathroom for your cat. This is, oh, you're going to bed. Ooh, how exciting. Mm. Oh, let's get together and how with the wolves. Okay, yeah, maybe not. How many friends do you have? Quite a few. Like your cat and the neighbor, like three girls. You're playing, and the three of them, like two of them, sound like they're a horse, like Jade and Candy. I'm sorry, but that's like a prostitute's name. And yeah, that's pretty much my Sims. I hope you enjoyed me rambling for about, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15, probably more. 21 minutes. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. Good luck listening and watching this shit, because I'm gonna cringe a lot at it. So, bye.